Hi, this is Sheree Stevens with Fit TV. Can you believe it? We are in season 3. Yay! And we could not be here without your support. We are going statewide. Yes, if your community is interested in having Fit TV, email us at info@gafitfest.com and we'll help you get Fit TV in your community. Fit TV is an opportunity for you to get to know some of the movers and shakers in the fitness world. And guess what? We have someone here that I am super impressed with. He's going to be telling me about his program. He got a blog, he got everything, and he got connections with some celebrities. So our guest today is Mr. Shawn McClendon. All right, you guys, we are going to hear from Mr. Shawn McClendon with B2B Fitness. What does that stand for?
Back to Basics Bodyweight Fitness. And then there's an LLC. You know, you gotta put it in there.
Well, I'll just say B2B, but we'll get more information later. So before we kind of go into your fitness journey and some of the projects you're working on, we want to hear about you.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry. Yeah, tell me about you.
Okay, well, I'm Shawn McClendon. I live here in Macon with my wife, my very energetic 3, almost 4-year-old daughter. Lived in Macon most of my life, since like 1990 or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much.
So you're a local Maconite.
Yeah, I'm a local Macon. I lived in Byron for a little while, and then my wife and I were like, let's come back, and so we're back.
So with that, I now I see why you have a love of community, because you've been in Middle Georgia for a long time. Mm-hmm. So how did you get into this fitness journey?
Well, my fitness journey, it's a few reasons why I'm in the fitness journey I'm in. First of all, my dad was a former Marine. And so whenever he would go on his runs, he would take me and my 2 brothers on his runs, you know, for about 1.5 miles or so. And then we would go back home and do 50 sit-ups and that kind of thing. And I always liked to do that. And I would always try to be the one of my brothers in the front, you know, and that kind of thing. So I always enjoyed fitness like that. And then also on a more serious level, the specific journey I'm in, at some point I started to really pay attention to the fact that I was seeing a lot of people, for example, in the churches that I was going to, who were suffering and even dying from these diseases, like, you know, in particular, like heart attacks and things like that. And I was starting to understand, especially when I got older, that some of this stuff actually is preventable. And it's like almost like outrageous to me. It's like, how are we suffering from these things when there's stuff you can do?
You can prevent it, yeah.
Right. So that's, in a nutshell, that's kind of like where that's what shaped my fitness journey and even my career in fitness.
So 2 things I do want to point on. You show the importance of parents working with their children in fitness, setting that foundation, which is great because we do a lot of kid-related activities. And then the second, having that church outreach, and then having a passion for what you're doing. Okay, so that started into your business that you have now. So tell the audience, and what about your business and what do you do?
All right, so Sharice asked me about Back to Basics Bodyweight Fitness. That's the name. The name really comes from, it's pretty self-explanatory, back to basics of exercise, back to the basics of eating right, because I find that a lot of what you see out there in health and fitness is complicated.
Right.
And okay. Well, a lot of health and fitness is complicated, too complicated. And it doesn't have to be. It can be, you know, like, for example, I train people with body weight exercises more so exclusively, not because I don't like weights, but it's more so because I want to give people something that's accessible to them. You know, I can't go to the gym. Well, you don't need to go to the gym with body weight exercises. You can do them at home or at the gym or at the playground. And then also a lot of the stuff with nutrition and whatnot is too complicated. It's more complicated than it needs to be. A lot of times people are asking me, you know, what I need to eat and can I eat this and can I eat that? It's like, well, main thing is let's eat more natural. Make sure it's real. Make sure it's something that actually grows versus like going for, okay, this package says it's got 100 calories. It's like, really, let's kind of shift away from just thinking about package and let's think more about what grows, you know.
So my question, so if someone was just not exercising for quite a long time and they want to get back and do their fitness journey. Because I think when I talk to people, that first step is the hardest step because they may feel like, gosh, I haven't done it, or people going to look at me. What advice would you give to someone who just starting off to take that first step?
The advice that I give somebody who's taking their first step. Well, basically, I would say start simple. And what I mean is exercise, for example. One of the best things you can do is walk.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is walk. Pretty much anybody can do it. You know, don't go online on Instagram and see like the fitness lady or fitness guy who got all these pictures ripped and cut. Don't worry about that right now. Just start walking, even if it's about 5 minutes a day or something like that, because that's doing something. If you weren't doing it before, that's going to be doing something. And then also, I would say the very first thing diet-wise that I would tell somebody to consider is to make all of your drinks water. All of them.
Yeah, because when I started my fitness journey, that was my thing. I love sweet tea. I would literally just be driving and I see something, I'd go get sweet tea. And it was really hard that first 2 weeks. But once I started drinking water more, I felt the difference in my body. So that's really good advice. So, y'all, my first thing I did was drinking more water. So, and I have my little jug out there too.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yep, carry the jug. Yep.
I'm making it happen. So, do you have any current projects coming up that we can look out for?
Well, I'll say one of the things that I have that's ongoing, I have a couple of classes that I do at a couple of churches in the area. One is Bid Mount Zion Baptist Church in South Macon. I do a class there on Tuesdays at 7. And then I have a class at Macedonia Church off of Eisenhower at 6 p.m. on Thursdays. So that's one of the ongoing things I have going on. And also, you know, with the Georgia Wellness and Fitness Festival, I am in the process of developing an event with a person. I don't know if I should disclose at this point because it's still in the works.
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna. Hey, listen. Just stay tuned. You know, we'll have an update with Shawn prior to the Georgia Wellness and Fitness Festival, but we will probably release who that special person who may be coming to Macon.
Yeah, keep some suspense.
Keep some suspense, so no problem.
So yeah, that's there's that going on, and just in general, I also have a podcast which I interviewed you on before, and I'm doing that twice a week. For now, you know, basically that's kind of been one of those things that's ebbed and flowed as far as like work time and time with kids and family and all that kind of stuff. So, but that comes out twice a week.
Which I like, you know, your podcast because you can be driving and listening, learning. You have some really interesting guests as well. And it's all about education and advocacy. With the Georgia Wellness and Fitness Festival, one of the things we try to do is just get people the information so that they make informed decisions. So with you sharing with your 2 classes, that's awesome because some of our audience may live close by and now they say, gosh, I can make it to your class. So
come on y'all, come on.
Tell them one more time where the 2 classes are.
Okay, so the classes are at Bid Mount Zion Baptist Church, 7 p.m. Tuesdays. And that one is open to everybody. It's open to everybody. Okay. They have a large gymnasium, and so come on, get in where you fit in. Thursday, the class is at Macedonia Church, 6 p.m. That class is limited. Okay, so both of those classes take people who are not members of the church. But I will also say that the class is limited at Macedonia. It's actually $3 a class, and then at Bid Mount Zion, the Tuesday class is $5. But that class is unlimited. Okay, so. That's basically it. Come on, y'all. Don't be scared.
You can't beat that though. That's really, really economical. So
and that's the thing. Like, I really want to make it accessible. Like, cause you know, there's so many. And another thing I'll say, in particular with Bid Mount Zion, they have childcare. So that's another excuse taken out. So I want to make it where folks are like, you know, well, I don't really have to. It's $5, man, or it's $3. Just, you know, and I make it accessible. Like, there are people of all fitness levels in the classes. So you come in, don't be scared that I'm a you know, go hardcore drill sergeant on you. I'm not gonna do that. Now I'm gonna push you, but at the same time I'm gonna make sure that everybody gets their workout in. So.
Okay, well, hey, I mean, before we leave, you have to show me something,
Sure,
right?
sure.
But I love your shirt.
Appreciate it.
And can you tell us, what does it say? It says, my doctor is not responsible for my health, I am.
Yes.
So why did you decide to design that shirt?
Well, because, again, like a lot of times, and honestly, on the excuse side, a lot of times we kind of put our health in the hands of our doctors. We get sick. It's like, I need to go to the doctor, go see what kind of pill I can take. And that may be the case sometimes. It may be the case. But at the same time, there's so much that we can do as individuals on our own, even when we have high blood pressure and stuff like that. I'm not saying to be unwise, because you still should always talk with your doctor.
Yeah. But
do what you can do, because at the end of the day, the doctor is responsible for their own health. And nobody can be responsible for your health like you can, because it's the body that you have.
Right.
So that's what I really want to motivate people with. Do what you can.
And it's about a quality of life, like if you want to be more productive at work, be a better parent, just things we're talking about church. And, if you want to be a good steward of your body and doing God's work, one of the things you have to do is a foundation of health, so you could be productive in those areas. So that's why I like that shirt, because
I appreciate it.
I'm responsible.
That's it.
And it's going to be motivating me to continue. Because you go, you're motivated, you walk, and then you kind of get off, and it's okay. You just got to continue. But as long as you know that you can get back on that road, it's because of yourself and your responsibility.
Right. And like you said, it kind of ebbs and flows. Happens to me too. A lot of times people think that trainers are infallible, that they can never get off of their routine because they're perfect.
Right.
That's not how it is. At least not with me. I I have my ebbs and flows or whatever, but it's about what you're kind of doing for the most part, the whole 80-20 kind of thing. So.
Okay. And just to tell the audience, I know what 80-20 is, but explain what is 80-20 so they would know.
So in a nutshell, 80-20 is, aiming to do the right thing 80% of the time in regards to like how you eat, making sure that you're staying consistent with exercise and all that kind of stuff 80% of the time. 20% of the time, it's okay. You might go and you might have my thing, I like Coca-Cola and that kind of thing, might have you a little Coke, that kind of, but as long as it's like 20% of the time-ish, then that's okay. It's nothing to sweat up.
You can't be perfect the entire time.
Right.
And especially when you start off, some people do live a more strict diet, but if you're just starting off, walking, we do have some walking groups around here, and with the Georgia Wellness and Fitness Fest, we actually have a list of different walking groups. We can get you in contact with them, and then just drinking more water, which, to be honest, of course, water is more better for you, but I start saving a whole lot more money. Like, you go out and every $2 I'm like, and it started real, I'm like, wow, I'm saving a lot of money by not ordering Cokes and sweet teas and things like that. So if you want to save money,
that's it.
Not just health.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just health. You're being more frugal, economical, all that kind of stuff is good, man.
So if someone wants to get in contact with you, but I want you to give them the information, but you're not leaving until you show me an exercise.
Gotcha. I got you. I will not leave until.
But if someone wants to get in contact with you, what is some of your contact information? Okay,
so I do have a Facebook. It's at Shawn B2B. SHAWN. That's my Shawn. Okay. All right. So at Shawn B2B, there is Instagram now. Y'all give me a break. I just got on there, and I don't really have any posts quite yet. And a lot of people tease me. I actually don't have a smartphone. I have a flip phone, so I'm a little limited. I'm trying to figure out how to, But anyways, I do have an Instagram. That's at Shawn B2B Fitness. Email is Shawn@yourhealthatthecrossroads. All at is AT. yourhealthatthecrossroads.com. And my website overall is yourhealthatthecrossroads.com.
Okay, so people know how to get in contact with you. And Shawn would be part of the Georgia Wellness and Fitness Festival. He's back. He's been a part of it before, and we're celebrating our 5th anniversary. I cannot believe we're in our 5th anniversary. We started with about 1,500 participants, and now we're over 20,000 participants throughout the state of Georgia. And you'll get a chance to see Shawn. And plus, I want you to see Shawn before the festival, but if you don't get a chance, come out and register for his event, which will be posting very soon. So with that being said, let's move these chairs out the way, and I want you to show me something.
All right, so. Okay. And so I was needing to look at you. That's
what I was doing because he changed up the angle, so it worked a lot better that way.
Oh, okay.
So that was good.
Oh, that was great.
You did good. These nails getting wet.
Yeah, tell me that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow.
Move your chairs further away.
Now I'm actually gonna be. I might need to use the chair.
Okay, then you can sit.
Okay.
You know, if you're gonna sit.
Are we gonna do it this side of the chair?
Sure. Yeah, actually, yeah. You can do it too.
Okay.
You can do it too. Let me see. I'll turn it around.
Yeah, let's try to lose the background a little bit. Guess we could crop a little bit. Should we just make this a wide shot too?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out.
You don't see it.
Huh?
I said, you're not even looking at it.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, that.
So which camera are we looking at? This one.
You guys,
Ready?
Just a 3/4 shot right here.
Okay.
But that one's your wife.
Okay.
All right. So if you want, you can start by looking at her, telling me the instruction, and
Okay,
then
well-
I'll get into it. Okay.
Okay. So I'm set.
So we're gonna start on the close-up camera, Joe.
So I'm gonna speak first. And,
Yeah, because we'll start here, and then when I move, you're on here, okay?
Okay.
So he's gonna give you instruction here, and then y'all gonna do here.
okay.
Is that cool?
All right.
All right.
All right, you guys. So
I don't know if he's ready.
Okay.
Joe, you ready? You rolling tape?
yeah, we're rolling tape.
Okay.
all right, you guys. So Shawn is gonna show me an exercise, and generally this may be the comical part of the show, but you know something, I'm learning too. He was talking about trainers. Having ups and downs. Hosts of shows have ups and downs, and I'm on my fitness journey just like you. So whenever we have a show, I'm learning too, and we're in this together. So Shawn, take it away.
All right. All right. So basically, what I'm going to show is actually pretty simple. When I train people, I encounter a lot of individuals who deal with knee issues. Knee issues are a big problem, whether it was an injury from when you were
Look at me.
high school, high school injury, or just sometimes just getting older and wear and tear in your joints from other stuff. So basically, I'm going to demonstrate 2 exercises.
Okay.
One of them is just standing leg lifts. Now, pretty easy, but of course, don't let it be too kind of like, oh yeah, piece of cake, and then the other one will be actually reversed, which are reverse standing leg raises. So
Okay.
basically, I'll demonstrate first. And
Okay.
so basically, you want to grab onto something. If you're at home, you can put your hand on the threshold of your door, on the wall, something like that. I just use a chair. And so basically, just steady yourself with that, and you're gonna lift your leg straight up, as high as you can, and kind of hold it there just for like half a second, and then bring it down. And the key is also when you bring it down, do not let your foot touch the ground. So this is how it goes. I'm gonna practice 2 repetitions. Okay, so there's 1. And then see, it doesn't touch the ground. And then 2, brief pause, doesn't touch the ground. All right, so
Okay.
let's do 15 reps.
Wait, is this class? Okay, I'm ready. Hey, you guys, I'm doing it. And get your chair.
Yeah, go ahead.
While you're watching, get your chair now. And I want you to do 15 with us.
Mhm.
All right?
All right, y'all ready? You ready, Sharif?
I'm ready.
All right, and let's go. All right, 1, don't touch. 2, touch. 3,
Ooh, that feels good.
4, have a brief pause at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you keep your body straight, y'all. 9, 10. Very good. 11.
Yes.
4 more reps. 12.
Yes.
13. Home stretch. 14 and 15. All right, good.
I'm
good.
excited. We got some people in the audience doing it. Yay!
Right, and remember, y'all, and the key is keep that leg straight. Make sure that you're steadying yourself with your other hand, and do not touch that foot to the ground. Okay, that's gonna make sure you keep tension on there. Now, let me go ahead and demonstrate the reverse. It's important to always do, if you can, the reverse of an exercise move so you can balance your muscles. Okay, so it's gonna be a reverse standing leg raiser, which is exactly what it sounds like. So basically, and I'm going to do the same leg, hold on with the same hand, and you're going to just lift straight back. Now, I didn't say it before, but the standing leg raise, the first one we did, they target your quadriceps, make everything that kind of works this right here, and your hip flexors, what lift your leg up.
Okay.
So the reverse is going to target your hamstrings. It's going to target glutes as well. And basically everything that's kind of like opposite of what the regular standing leg raises do. You want to balance everything that holds your knee in place. All right, so let me practice 2 reps, then we'll do our 15. All right, so again, okay, you lift up, leg goes straight, and then don't let it touch the ground. All right, 2, 3, and feel that squeeze in the back. 4, 5, 6, 7, very good. 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 11, 12, 13, almost done. 14 and 15. Very good. Very good.
I
Very
can
good.
feel it. Thank goodness I didn't work out for you. Because you're putting. I'm sweating, y'all. Look, y'all see the sweat? This is real.
Hey, it's real stuff. It's real out
Oh
here.
my
It's
God.
real out here.
Okay, well that was good. So you got a taste of what Shawn would do in his class. You got to definitely go and participate. And we're doing this because we want our community to be as healthy as possible. Currently, the state of Georgia and whole, we're at the bottom of the list for health-wise. So it's a lot of things we can do community-wise, and this show, I think, is part of the solution. So we're excited.
Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Do it, Sharice.
So thank you for tuning in to Fit TV. We are filmed here at the Fit TV studios at Hutchins Career Academy. I want to thank the whole team for making this happen. I want to thank our guest Shawn McClendon with B2B Fitness for coming.
Thank you.
I want to thank my water I just drank because, Lord, that was a good workout.
Excellent.
And stay tuned. We have more shows for Fit TV. You can see us on YouTube. You can see us on local channels in different cities, and we'll have a list of all those cities. And like I said before, if your city or county is interested in having Fit TV, contact us at info@gafitfest.com. We would love to share the love, the fitness love with you. And of course, we'll see you during the Georgia Wellness and Fitness Festival, September 3rd through the 9th for 2018 from Fit TV. Thank you so much.
All right.
I like that exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the thing is,